Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Aurea Octaviani Caniago. Di sini saya akan menyebutkan 5 alat medis beserta fungsinya. Untuk yang pertama ada needle or jarum suntik. The needle is a sharp, hollow tube that punctures the skin, facilitating the injection of medication into the body. The needle is the part of the syringe responsible for this process. Without the hypodermic needle, the human tissue or the injection site of the infusion set cannot be penetrated. Therefore, the content of the syringe cannot be transferred to its intended beneficiary. The syringe comprises several essential parts: the needle, barrel, plunger with gasket. Each of the syringe parts serve a crucial role in the overall functionality and efficacy of the syringe. Untuk yang kedua ada scalpel or surgical blade atau pisau bedah. Surgical blade has strong sharpness and each knife package is packed with aluminum foil to maintain its hygiene. Scalpel are usually used to incise the skin, cut tissue, and remove tissue or foreign object from inside the skin. The way to use the handle scalpel and surgical blade is to hold the tip of the knife with a needle holder. After use, you can remove the surgical blade from the scalpel handle, then throw it in the trash, and it can only be used once. Yang ketiga ada safety glove atau sarung tangan. Safety gloves are very important for workers in work environment with a high risk of work injury. Safety gloves themselves are a type of PPE or personal protective equipment, which is included in the K3 or occupational safety and health section and must be worn by workers, especially those who work in dangerous work area. Safety gloves are part of personal protective equipment or PPE, which function to protect your hand and finger from work accident. Many industrial or occupational fields have quite high occupational risks. For example, in the mining, construction, chemical industries, and many more. Work risks that might occur include the hand was cut by a sharp object, burns on the hand due to high temperature such welding mechanism, sprained or crushed hand due to heavy load. Yang keempat ada thermometer. A thermometer is a tool used to measure temperature, or a tool used to indicate the degree of coldness and hotness of an object. This tool utilizes thermometry from substance, namely change in the properties of substance caused by change in the temperature of the substance. So far, thermometers are better known as tools for measuring body temperature. However, there are also thermometers that have the function of measuring room temperature, liquids, chemical reaction, and others. The following are several types of the thermometer that can be used clinically to measure body temperature. Untuk yang pertama ada mercury thermometer. Use mercury as a means of measuring body temperature. However, this type of thermometer is no longer widely used because it is prone to breaking, making it dangerous. Yang kedua ada digital thermometer. Provide fairly accurate measurement result, is easy to use, and provide result after leaving it for just 3 to 4 minutes. This tool can be used on the mouth, armpits, and anus. Yang ketiga ada infrared thermometer, a tool for measuring body temperature with the need to make direct contact with the skin. The accuracy is low when compared to other types of thermometer. Yang kelima ada wheelchair or kursi roda. A wheelchair is a tool used by people who have difficulty walking on their feet, whether due to illness, injury, or disability. These tools can be driven by a person, moved by hand, or can also use an automatic. There are several types of wheelchair that are commonly used. Untuk yang pertama ada electric wheelchair. This is a wheelchair that is driven by an electric. Untuk yang kedua ada manual wheelchair. A wheelchair that is usually used for all activity. Manual wheelchair can be operated with the help of another person or by the use themselves. Wheelchair like this cannot be operated by disabled people who also have hand disabilities. There are manual wheelchair in Indonesia that are made locally and there are imported wheelchair. Sekian dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.